Late breaking news as we come on air tonight. A man is safe after being rescued from a creek after falling in today.
Yeah, this all taking place at San Pedro and Bassi just a few minutes ago. That's where we find our Japhanie Gray. What is the latest? What have you learned?
Yes, guys, as you mentioned, it was a water rescue, and that man was safely rescued from the waters that you see behind me. In fact, here's some video of him being walked by first responders. We talked to San Antonio fire officials, and they say that this all started when they got a call saying that someone was in the water holding on to the bridge, yelling for help. Said one man, again, his age is unidentified at this time, was rescued from that water, and he is being evaluated as we speak. But we also have learned that he was put in handcuffs and taken into custody after that rescue took place. So it is very unclear as far exactly how he got in the water. It is also unclear if there's any pending charges coming. But again, this is all just an ongoing investigation. We'll be sure to bring you those updates later on throughout this evening. But for now, Japhanie Gray, KSAT 12 News.
More to learn on that one. Thank you, Japhanie. Other top stories we're following today. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office has identified the two women who were shot and killed on the north side. We first told you about this story yesterday.
The victims are 26-year-old Roniqua Sims and 24-year-old Arbronique Johnson. The incident began at the Fourth Quarter Sports Bar on Wurzbach Road. Four women left the bar in a Mazda and another vehicle opened fire on them. The shooting continued for several blocks as the suspect's vehicle chased them.
Now, eventually, the Mazda they were in crashed on Fallen Leaf, and police say the gunman continued to fire at them. Sims and Johnson were pronounced dead at the scene. The two other victims were transported to University Hospital. So far, no arrests have been made.
San Antonio police are investigating a body found in the San Antonio River near Mission Reach trailhead. Police say two people walking along Mission Reach found the man's body yesterday just before noon. Police say the body was on top of several tree branches in the water about 15 feet from the trail. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office is working to identify that man. Police say there were no signs of foul play.
Today, we learned the name of a man who was shot and killed during a shooting over on the east side in an apartment complex on Tuesday. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office has identified him as 21-year-old Willie Henderson. That shooting happened at the Alsbury Farms apartment homes located off of Noblewood Drive, not far from East Houston Street. Henderson was pronounced dead at the scene. Officials say the cause of death was a gunshot wound to the head. Police now hoping security footage from the area will help lead to an arrest.
It is the first Memorial Day weekend since COVID restrictions have been lifted. Not the most ideal weather to be out on the Comal River, but families are not letting that ruin their day. Our Jonathan Cotto knows that firsthand. He is live out at the Comal River. Jonathan, we don't have him right here, but what are you seeing so far?
Tim Corning, not even some rain will keep visitors from enjoying their Memorial Day weekend to the max. In fact, they're telling us the rain just added to the fun. Let's take a look at some of the images we were able to capture just moments ago. Heavy rains caused for the temporary closure of the Comal River on Saturday. Police say water levels increased with poor visibility and debris along the river bank. And today, although rain has been a factor, the river is in full operation.
It was pouring and it was amazing. I mean, like, we're already wet, so we're in the river. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Tim Courtney, it's been raining, it's overcast, not the bright and sunny weekend perhaps people were expecting, but the crowds are still arriving. I'll have a detailed report tonight on the Night Beat on what you can expect if you're making plans of coming down to the river. Reporting live from the Comal River in New Braunfels, Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
I'm glad everyone is making the most of some rain out there on the Comal River, but I have to note, if you're outdoors on the river and you hear thunder, you've got to get in your car or indoors. When thunder roars, go indoors. And we did have some rumbles of thunder across the area this afternoon. Some nice healthy downpours moving in from the south throughout the afternoon. Some heavier rain up near Austin. Now the storm, the non-severe storm that moved through San Antonio a couple hours ago now has fizzled out in a portion of Kendall, Blanco and Gillespie counties there. We've got a couple of showers lingering down closer to the coast. A little shower there well north of Hondo moving into Bandera County and a few sprinkles left north of La Pryor as we head through the rest of the evening. These thunder showers are going to continue to wind down. Here's the storm that moved through Bexar County. This was 3:30 over by the airport. Looked pretty ominous, and it did have some thunder with it, some flashes of lightning as well, but it was non-severe, and this just brought some more heavy rainfall to the Alamo City. So this evening, those thunder showers coming to an end. Temperatures generally mid to upper 70s. Plenty of humidity to go around for the rest of your Sunday. We'll talk about what you can expect tomorrow for Memorial Day and your forecast for the week ahead coming up, guys.
Thank you, Katie. The San Antonio River is looking a little bit more like itself after a group of volunteers spent the morning cleaning it up. Our Alicia Barrera followed along with River Aid San Antonio to hear why keeping the river clean is so important.
Water bottles, pet waste, or even campaign signs. Volunteers with River Aid San Antonio have seen it all.
We found a mattress, a big dumpster, trash dumpster, and we found a dead animal in eye view of the trail.
Unfortunately, it's exactly what brought Athena out for another round of volunteering. And although sites like this one are common at parks and especially on holidays, Charlie Blank with River Aid San Antonio says most of the time trash pileup is unintentional.
We live on a gigantic watershed. All this trash from around town, the trash you leave on picnic tables, the trash you leave on your curb at home, it all ends up going into our storm drains, coming into our river.
The goal today is to pick up as much trash as possible along the banks and even in the waters of the San Antonio River.
All the trash isn't just on the bank, it's floating down. There's campaign signs floating down the river right now, and we need kayaks to get at those. So we're lucky enough to be partnered with Texas River Company. They provide us kayaks, up to 30 kayaks.
But Charlie says it's not just about cleaning up.
We need to create community cohesion. We got to push a cultural shift. And for that to happen, we need all the businesses, we need all the news, we need all the people, everyone, paying attention to this problem and helping us address it.
The next volunteer opportunity is slated for Saturday, June 5th, down by the river, hosted by River Aid San Antonio. Kicks off with a river cleanup and then wraps up with an environmental fair to also celebrate all the volunteers. Reporting Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.
After 3 decades, this mail carrier is retiring. Her message to the community she served and plans for retirement tonight on the Night Beat.
Still ahead on this newscast, after a one-day delay, Splash Day is back at Morgan's Wonderland. What you can expect if you plan to visit the water park with the family this summer.
Well, the rain did not stop the fun at Morgan's Wonderland Inspiration Island. Today, they opened for their 2021 summer season. Their splash park was scheduled to open yesterday, but due to that heavy rain on Friday, it caused power outages at the site. But by this morning, all of that was in the past. Tons of families made it out to have a fun day that everyone could enjoy.
Morgan's Inspiration Island is unique in that it's the world's first ultra-accessible splash park. We have ultra-accessibility throughout, 5 different splash pads that are unique to themselves, as well as an ultra-accessible boat ride. So here you can come with any ability, any age, and be sure that you're going to have a barrier-free environment to make memories with the entire family.
This is the 5th year the Inspirational Island has been open.
Let's take a live look outside with City Cam, or Live Cam is what we call it now. I'm sorry, I'm still
whatever it is,
commercial.
It's live.
Yeah.
It is. Yes, it is over by the airport. Again, we had that storm move through earlier this afternoon. It was not severe, but it probably got your attention. It produced some really heavy rain and also some noisy thunder, some bright flashes of lightning as well. That is moving out, and the rest of the evening will be pretty quiet. The aquifer today is up almost another whole foot in the past 24 hours. And in your pollen count, mold even higher today, very high with a count of near 20,000. Grass is low. We'll be right back.
Some more showers out there today. One of them chasing the kids out of my pool a little earlier this afternoon. And then the other one that you showed on City Cam, that time lapse. I drove into that on the way to work. And boy, we went from 60 to 20 real quick on the highway.
Yep, that heavy rain will slow you down. And as we get into this week, we're looking at daily chances of rain. So we could certainly see more heavy rain, essentially any rain that pops up over the next several days and the week ahead could be heavy. So we're looking at more heavy rain and also some periods of severe weather this week, and we'll get you ready for it coming up. Look at the temperatures right now. We've got a big spread depending on who has seen some of those downpours today. And satellite and radar shows a decent amount of cloud cover, especially along and north of Highway 90, mainly thanks to those showers and non-severe storms that have been pacing on through. As we get closer and closer to sunset, a lot of this activity is going to wrap up. It has been dependent on the heat of the day. So once we get closer to sunset and it loses that heating, we're going to see this activity really fizzle out. And even now, things are starting to quiet down as compared to what we were looking at a couple hours ago. There are a couple of showers down south of Gonzales and Hallettsville there. This was our strongest thunderstorm cell even just 20 minutes ago, but now it is really starting to weaken as it moves into Bandera County. We're getting the blow-off cloud cover from that storm, though, here in San Antonio and Bexar County, south of Highway 90. Really quiet with a little bit more sun off to the southwest. So Futurecast showing that activity from this afternoon really wrapping up after sunset. There could be a few little sprinkles as we get into the overnight hours through early tomorrow morning, but I expect things to stay pretty quiet through the first part of the day on Monday for Memorial Day. We'll hold on to a decent amount of cloud cover as we get into Monday afternoon. I can't rule out a few more pop-up showers and non-severe storms, but overall, tomorrow should be a quiet day. So if you've got outdoor plans late morning into late afternoon, you will be just fine. A couple of spotty showers possible, but it won't be until late Monday evening into Monday night that we're looking at a better chance for some storms, mainly west of I-35 in San Antonio. So as we get into tomorrow evening, we'll have to watch closely what happens in West Texas and northern Mexico, because we could see some storms wander in west of I-35 Monday night. We'll have to see how those storms behave as we get into Tuesday morning. Heading into Tuesday afternoon, if the atmosphere can rebound enough, we're looking at another scattering of some showers and storms heading into the second half of the day on Tuesday. And right now it looks like Tuesday night into the early morning hours of Wednesday is when we could see some really organized severe thunderstorm activity move in from the west, potentially bringing more of us a chance of some severe storms. Again, that will be later in the day Tuesday into the early morning hours of Wednesday. We'll continue to keep you updated, and I'll just level with you in the week ahead here. A lot of the storms that impact our area here in South Texas, it's going to be dependent on what happens elsewhere across the state. So these complexes that originate out in West Texas and near the Concho Valley, San Angelo, even up near the I-20 corridor in North Texas, we're going to have to watch almost on a day-by-day basis how those storms behave to see how they're going to potentially impact us here in South Texas. But something just to keep in mind, basically all through the week, there could be some periods of severe weather and also some periods of flash flooding, because as I mentioned earlier, any rain that falls basically in the week ahead could be very heavy. Our ground, our soils are very saturated. So any heavy rain that falls could create some flash flooding issues in the week ahead. I know a lot of us are feeling kind of waterlogged. We would like a break from the rain and the storms, but our weather pattern just remains really active here as we head into early June. So we're going to have to stay weather aware, and of course we'll be here to keep you updated in the week ahead. Make sure you have that KSAT weather app handy. That'll be a helpful tool this week. I'll look at your Memorial Day forecast. Gray in the morning, a few sprinkles. As we get into the afternoon, some isolated showers, non-severe storms possible. I think we'll actually see less rain in the afternoon tomorrow than what we saw today. High temperature around 85, breezy tomorrow, southeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then your week ahead features, again, daily rain chances. And we could also start to see some of these overnight thunderstorm chances work into the forecast, especially late Tuesday night into early on Wednesday. So a busy weather forecast this week. We'll be here to keep you updated. Of course, again, make sure you have that weather app close by, guys.
Keeping Katie busier than usual this time of year.
I was saying I'm going to be bored here probably by the end of June. It'll just be hot and sunny, so we'll take it while we can get it.
Thanks, Katie.
All right, the Bulldogs from TLU will be back in the title game.
That's right. They won it all back in 2019. Then last year they had their season canceled due to COVID. But when we come back, we'll show you how they made their return back to the Division III National Championship game. Plus, Elio Castroneves made history today at the Indy 500. We got that for you, too, next.
We don't feel the pressure. We don't feel nervous. We don't feel anything. We just play our game.
Calm, cool, and collected, the Judson Rockets have shown mental toughness throughout their run to state. in big board sports. Now, one way or another, the high school softball season was going to end next week in Austin. But for the first time in program history, the Rockets are one of the last 4 teams left standing. Their path to this moment has not been easy. Saturday afternoon's 4-run comeback against Austin Bowie was the latest in a playoff run filled with dramatics. And for the second straight weekend, the Rockets also had to deal with a postponement due to rain. But it doesn't seem to matter what the obstacle is or how big the deficit is. This team would not be denied their slice of history.
We just want to play. I mean, we came out yesterday, and when it got rain delayed, we were so mad. We were like, oh, we just want to play. But we came out today knowing that each and single one of us, we have the ability to play, and we're doing it for each other and for people who can't play out there.
They know what to do. It's not like they don't know what to do, and they're smart enough. We work so much on their mental that we've been doing this their whole career. But I've told them, I said, there's nobody that I think that can beat you mentally. You're prepared. You can handle whatever situation.
Here is the state schedule coming up for this week. Judson will take on Rockwall in the Class 6A semifinals Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. And in the Class 1A semifinals, D'Hanis will look to defend their 2019 title against Gale Borden County that Tuesday at 1 p.m. All games at Red and Charlene McCombs Field in Austin. Smithson Valley Baseball punched their tickets to the Class 6A regional final for the first time since 2005 yesterday afternoon. The Rangers didn't miss a beat either after a lengthy rain delay, finishing with 19 hits and a 13-6 series clinching victory over Eagle Pass. Smithson Valley has come up clutch throughout the past 2 playoff series, a sure sign of this team's mortal fortitude.
We just tell them that, a champion rises when adversity is there. It's easy to play when things are going great, but a true champion rises when you face adversity. A team battling back, that's adversity. And so that's what we talked about, and that's what we kind of preached to them all year, and they've completely bought into it 100%.
The Rangers will take on Los Fresnos in the Class 6A regional final. Dates and times for that series still to be determined. Here's the rest of the regional final schedule. Defending 2019 state champs D'Hanis will face Fayetteville in the Class 1A regional final. Their series starts on Thursday at Kennedy High School at 7 p.m. And in Class 2A, Sabinal will take on Shiner. Game 1 is Wednesday at 7 in Jourdanton. Up in Virginia today, Division III softball national tournament. The defending 2019 champion TLU Bulldogs 1 win away from a return to the championship, taking on Birmingham Southern. This one was no contest. The Bulldogs hit 2 home runs in the first 2 innings and put 5 runs on the board in the bottom of the 3rd. TLU will play for the title once again. They win it 9-1 in 5 innings. Next up, Game 1 of the Best of 3 NCAA Division III Championship Series starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. They will face Virginia Wesleyan, who also advanced to the title game without a loss. Astros looking to bounce back and salvage a game from their series against the Padres this afternoon, and the home team gets off to a great start. Bottom 1, Kyle Tucker sends one deep to left, and that's just going to sneak out of the ballpark. A 3-run blast gives the Astros a 4-0 lead. They actually score the first 7 runs of the game and survive another 9th-inning rally to win 7-4. San Antonio FC was looking for a better result last night in their rematch against division rival Rio Grande Valley FC, and Marcus Epps certainly got the home crowd on their feet with this breakaway goal in the 41st minute of play. That gave SAFC a 1-0 lead at halftime, but RGV scored the equalizer in the 89th minute. So instead of a win, San Antonio had to settle for a 1-1 tie. SAFC still extended their regular season unbeaten streak at home to 17 straight matches, but it's hard not to feel like they let a big chance slip away.
It's definitely tough. We thought that we deserved the 3 points. We fought hard. There's a lot of good stuff from the group. So obviously taking a point is a little disappointing, but objectively we look at the game, the performance that the group put in, and there's a lot of positives in that. And, that's what we focus on, and we take that and we build on for the next game.
Next up, SAFC will hit the road to face Colorado Springs next Saturday at 7 p.m. 135,000 fans on hand for the greatest spectacle in racing today. The Indianapolis 500 this afternoon, and all eyes from the San Antonio area were on young racer Pato O'Ward. Fresh off his first career IndyCar Series win at Texas Motor Speedway, the Alamo City resident took the lead late in the first half of the race and led the field multiple times throughout. He was actually part of the top 3 heading into the ending stages alongside Alex Palou and Elio Castroneves, and O'Ward ends up taking 4th overall, his best ever finish at the Indy 500. But it's Elio who takes the lead with 2 laps remaining, and he hangs on through traffic to win his 4th career Indy 500. He becomes the 4th man in history to win the Indy 500 4 times.
That was great to see the fans climb the fence. That for me was a huge tribute. I got emotional just seeing that because I do this for the fans. I enjoyed obviously doing it, and when you see they're paying back that respect, it's absolutely incredible. So I'm honored to have fans like I have.
Now, this was actually the fastest Indianapolis 500 in history with an average speed of 190 miles per hour. And oh, by the way, it was won by a 46-year-old man. Seems to be something in the water for all the old guys in sports lately.
I love that.
I don't know who you're calling old.
The old guys.
Certainly not you, Tim. Certainly not you.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna let go.
Kids, surrounded by kids. Well, that's all of our time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here for the Night Beat tonight at 10.
Have a good evening.